I think it's important that we realise the history. There was a time when Greek Cypriots and Turkish Cypriots grew up together. There were mixed villages across the island.
But when political differences turned to conflict, the communities broke apart.
The fighting and the security situation deteriorated through to 74 when the two communities had to be separated by a buffer zone.
The zone runs across the island. Turkish Cypriots live in the north, Greek Cypriots live in the south.
In the absence of crossing points, we have seen generations of Cypriots who have grown up without having contact with the other side.
But this once abandoned building in Nicosia has been turned into a neutral venue, encouraging the communities to mix. So, Lefki, you are Greek
Yes,
Cypriot?
I'm a Greek Cypriot.
And Harira, you are Turkish Cypriot.
Yes, correct.
And what happens here? What do you do here?
We set the right conditions for everyone to come together.
The building is used for lots of joint activities.
In general, we try to come up with cultural and artistic projects mostly for people to experience positive contact with one another based on people's common interest.
This is a really good way to leave our differences out of the way and get together and play games. So you relax through board games and you open yourself to other people, you make friendships and you bond better with them.
People can only get to the centre by crossing one of the checkpoints on opposite sides of the divide.
The Lidra Palace checkpoint, as we call it, the specific checkpoint that we passed to come here, it was the first checkpoint that opened back in 2003. So the idea was to have a common neutral space in the buffer zone where people that cannot cross to the other side can meet here.
Having it in the buffer zone acts as a stepping stone for them to just take the first step to meet someone or to enjoy their time together. And then if they want to continue, they can take it from here.
Some people do cross to the other side of the island. Members of the centre's Tai Chi class go on trips together to northern Cyprus.
When you do something you enjoy with other people whom you haven't met before, you don't need any icebreakers. You just connect with people, you don't need anything else.
Other peace-building groups existed years before the Home for Cooperation. But the centre has symbolic meaning.
Since the day the center was opened, it kind of felt a necessity that now this type of work has a home.
It's official.
Yes, exactly.
It's happening.
And it's institutional. You can touch it, you can feel it.
True peace is not made by politicians, but it's between people. And that's what we see happening here. They have far more in common than that which divides them. And that is the beacon of hope that this place represents.